Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see right here, I've just finished this, making a Chinese beef and green beans with garlic stir fry. It's really not going to take us long, this one. I'm lucky today, I've got a beautiful cut of beef. Get the best quality beef that you can, straight into our wok. Off we go, tastes great. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at some of the main ingredients. The start of the show right there, I've got some beef. Now today I'm really lucky, I have a really high quality beef. This is going to cook really fast. I mean, it's delightful. So anyway, get your beef, get it nice and thin strips you want. We want this instantly cooked. We're not going to hang about today. On this side I've got some onions. I'm using red, go for any colour that you like. On this side I've got some green beans which I've chopped. Some of you call them French beans, long beans, fasolia. I think you know what I mean. Tiny amount of celery there, optional, but I like that. Again, with a little bit of red bell pepper, adds a little bit of sweetness and some colour. Plenty of garlic. I've got like sort of 4 or 5 cloves there, which I've kind of roughly sliced. Touch of soy sauce. I'm using a dark one, but you could use light. Tiny amount of coriander, fresh coriander or cilantro. That's it. Apart from, we're going to add maybe a touch of black pepper, and we're going to start this off with some cooking oil. Let's get over to the cooker. So here we are. I've got my wok here and I've got my heat on high. This whole thing is going to be cooked on a high heat. So I'm using a little bit of sunflower oil, but go ahead and use anything that you like. And using a wok is good. Woks are really thin. You don't want a kind of heavy based pan for this at all. You want a nice thin surface that kind of, you know, just conducts that heat really kind of quite rapidly. Let's get started by dropping in that garlic. Just let this cook for a few seconds. It will slightly go brown, but what that's doing is infusing that oil with some lovely flavours. If you wanted, you could add a little bit of ginger now. I'm not doing that today. I just like the kind of garlic beef. But some fresh ginger at this point could also work. And as that goes in, here goes our onions. While I'm here, I'm going to just drop in that piece of optional celery. I like celery. I think it makes a big difference to lots of cooking. Let's just stir this around for a few moments. Now, because my beef is so lean today, I mean, I'm using a really high quality one. I'm very lucky to have this piece today. I'm actually going to add our green beans before the beef. So let's get them in. These are actually going to take longer to cook than the beef today. If you're using a lesser quality beef, you might want to get it in now and start cooking. Let's get a little bit of black pepper in there. You could add some star anise maybe now, a little bit of 5 spice if you want to go that way, or some fresh chili or some cayenne pepper or something like that, chili powder. I'm keeping this really basic today. Okay, now I'm ready for my beef. In she goes. So continuously on a high heat. We're now going to stir fry this. Don't take your eye off it. Keep moving it all the time. I'm going to be back here in about 4 minutes, and then we'll take a look. For me, this is looking wonderful, and I know that that beef is nicely cooked how I want it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce, that dark soy sauce, not too much. And because I've added the soy sauce, that's why I haven't added any salt. Soy sauce is pretty salty itself, so I never find the need to have both. can now throw in that little bit of red bell pepper, or any colour you like. I like to put that in the end because it keeps it, you know, nice and crunchy. If you wanted, you could maybe put a little bit of honey in now. That can kind of change the direction of it a little bit, but it really does work. Off goes the heat, in goes that little bit of cilantro. And I am going to just add a few sesame seeds. And that's done. Hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye bye.